Good morning. Today's date happens to be 7:25 and the time is 6:12 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9:12 Eastern, and the markets haven't opened, and we're looking at CMG featuring this live before the fact, folks, not afterwards. These calls are on sale based on Chipotle Mexican Grill's intraday stock trend. And behind me, I actually have the weekly contract. The high was $14, and we're buying down here. And the bids, the last bids, it looks like, for the 727 right here, 75 pennies. And you know how famous we are for keeping bids down at these lows, and then why they pay, because all the capital dollar risk has been removed. And we had shorted Chipotle Mexican Grill up toward its highs, just like we did Buffalo Wild Wings. So now it's time to trade the price action option price volatility. Here is the gap. The close of the equity is 294.31 pennies. The bid right now in the pre-market, 17 minutes to the opening bell, is 297.37. Ask is 297.65. Here and now, SMF live quote. Gap open up sequence. Deflated $310 call. Stock in the very short term, Panera Bread came out and met its guidances that it had guided down previously months ago, and they put their balance sheet together just like Caterpillar did. And that's why you have a big gap open up today, this morning, and why this option right here is cheap and the amount of risk, and they're going to gap it up based on this little gap here. Put a limit order out right now, even though the last print was 75 pennies. And there was 962 traded on the volume side, but that other day is closed now at 434. You're going to want to have to gunsling it, though. So put an order out to pay the premium right at $1. Better put it at $1.05 on the limit entry. And I'm going to conclude the quantities will vary for various different people. Some people will be 50 contracts. That support level, that premium, it's called a premium open up call gap based on gap open up in stock price. This is live right now. I will tell the other MMTs the quantities individually in the live trading room environment. Once again, featured $310 call at that low wholesale bids, and where they took all the premium out when Chipotle Mexican Grill went torpedoing down when we shorted it in its earnings. And you finally hit the lower end of the market. You finally went through that 300 level, and you got to that 294 level. And now we see the lower end of the volatility hook trade. That is the featured deflated call option premium trade of the week, of this weekly contract that expires on Friday, 7/27. The featured Chipotle Mexican Grill, and what I featured was the option trade of the week at the best wholesale price. We had shorted the name, made a lot of money on the put side, buying this premium down here, and it gap open up and it gets in the trading range. They expire how to trade the lowest price entry on a deflated call option. CMG is the feature of the week at the lowest wholesale bid as of 7:25, 6:20 a.m. 2012. You all know it's that calendar year. So basically, there's our big sell down to our support level, and here's that pre-market opening bell gap.